He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons on Thursday night.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Greg Wild. First month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense, and they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
Throwing on second down, Love. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
They face second down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll get about 2. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. Once again, it's ETN. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his third touchdown on the year. Bullock's extra point is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Valdez-Scantling on the move. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Levante David doing his work on defense. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like they're...
And he will score! Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Tampa. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bullock now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On play action, Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A go play action with Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Love. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta. Here's Love to throw. Open man is Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Atlanta. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. A big play there on the scramble. It's a gain of 34. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. ATL ahead out of the pistol. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time, and it'll be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Love. To the left side, and Adams has it. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. His kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll look to pick up the pace. Throwing now from the gun. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Putting the tight end in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got that complete to Knox.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught at 2. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. A shotgun snap. He'll look to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, they come to the line for first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Love to throw it on first down. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and put?
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Up the sideline at the 35. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Back to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to ETN. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. They send the tight end in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 11. Here's ETN. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
He'll look to run. It's ETN. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bullock's extra point is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazar. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Love. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bullock's extra point is good. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. On 2nd down, Love. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.